Alrighty friends, so let's get started on our cute little porcupine in his festive winter sweater. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to make our porcupine's face right here in the center of our piece of paper. So take the cap off of your marker, put it on the back so it doesn't get lost, and let's get started. First thing that we're going to do is we are going to, I would say about a third of the way down your piece of paper, you're going to make a curved line like this. That's going to be the top of your porcupine's head. Now we're going to bring two curved lines down and meet down here at the bottom in the center. So curved line down and curved line down. So that's going to be the shape of the head of our porcupine. This is not a realistic porcupine, it's more of a doodle type drawing. So that's what we're doing today. Let's make some small ears. Porcupines have small ears. I don't even know if you can see them very well under all of that fur and those quills. All right, now we're going to go into the face and we're going to start out with our nose down here at the bottom. Let's make a small nose and fill it in with black. And make a little line down going straight like this, straight down from the nose to the bottom of that line. Now we're going to make the eyes, so they're going to be oval eyes and they're pretty small and they're in the middle of your face. In other words, they're not up here and they're not down here, they're right in the middle. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to make a curved line from this area where these two lines meet down to this corner of the nose. Watch what I mean. So curved line like this, okay? And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So curved line coming down to the edge of the nose. Look at how cute that little face is. All right, the last thing I'm going to do is put some small eyebrows to add a little bit of character. Okay, now that we have our porcupine's head, we're going to work on the sweater. And the sweater is going to be down here at the bottom part of our drawing. So we're just going to come out a little bit up from the point here at the bottom and make a slightly curved line and another slightly curved line. This is going to be the sweater. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come back to the sweater in a little bit. We're going to start by making the quills of our porcupine. When you are making porcupine quills, make sure that you understand that they're not all the same length. So we're not going to make all of our quills go all the way to the end of our piece of paper. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to start here in the middle. And I'm going to go maybe that high, and then right next to it I'm going to make another one, but it's not going to be the same length. And they're not going to be super straight because, for one, you're a human being and it's almost impossible to make a perfectly straight line. But for two, porcupines don't have perfectly straight quills. So I'm just taking my time. I'm going slowly and carefully. And I'm coming out from my line right here and I'm just making some quills the best that I can. I think the key is going slowly and carefully so you do your best work. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's going to look like I'm going so fast with my quill drawing, but I'm really not. I'm taking my time and I'm going slowly and carefully. So I'll see you back here in just a minute. Alrighty friends, ooh, I like this, especially around his ears, how they get a little bit closer and right here on his neck. Now I can see some spaces that are a little bit too large, so I think I need to go in and maybe put a little bit more, maybe there, maybe one there. Just kind of look around to see if you're happy with how far apart your lines are spaced. Remember, we're going to try not to touch the other lines with your initial line because we want to make sure that those quills are separated. All right, I think I'm really happy with that. Okay, so now that I'm finished with my quills, what I'm going to do next is I am going to make a sweater for my little porcupine. And I'm going to grab my example sheet because it helps me with ideas. I'm going to put this sheet up at the end of the video so you can look at it just in case you need ideas for yourself to create a pattern on your sweater for your porcupine. If you don't need it, that's fine. You don't need to look at it, but this is just to help you just in case you do. So the first thing that we do is we make the collar for our sweater, and we're going to make a line that runs parallel to this line. Then we'll make some lines right here at the top for his collar, and now you can get into your patterns. What I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the video while I'm looking at my patterns as ideas to go along from the top to the bottom of my sweater. So you can watch me do that, and then you can get started on your own porcupine sweater. Alrighty friends, I'm finished with my porcupine sweater. I think it looks really cute. Make sure you get your cap back on the back of your marker and make sure that it gets on there tightly so that doesn't dry out. Alright, I hope that you enjoyed this lesson. I'll see you next time.